Good afternoon. Right, 52 tags handmade, and Brooke's latest challenge for us. Rings, basically. That was it. So I truly struggled to find some rings. I found an old key ring. The ones she used are rubber O-rings, and you know, I saw a box of those a couple of months ago now, it must be, and I thought, should I get them? Shan't I? No, I didn't get them. I've got a big eyelet as well, but I found this big gold one in my stash. I'm just going to move you down a bit because I've got you up high, so let me just move you down a little bit. Hold tight, close your eyes. I'll let you know when it's... Right, that's a bit better. Right, you can open your eyes now. You're a bit closer. Yeah, I found this big gold ring in... I got like a box of metal embellishments. It's quite large, that's the only, I'm just a bit worried about it. But strangely, it fits. It's just a scrap of fabric I had. It sort of kind of fits into her arms and makes it look like she's carrying a big gold ring as well as a pot on her head. I don't know whether it's too big. I don't know what to do. See, it's either that or I can just change the background fabric. It doesn't matter. I can change it, but I'm really drawn to this. And once it's on the card, it's not too bad. Okay, I think I'm going to try it. Right, so somewhere here. There it is. I've got a big eye needle, just a tapestry needle, because I'm going to use carry on using my Steph Francis thread, which was the MP45 one. I used this last time because I love it, and you know the colours go basically. And then I've got this Anchor tapisserie wool, tapestry wool basically, 8194. It's in quite a nice orange. Because what I'm thinking is putting this little one down here. I want to do more than one. And the gold one, I'm not going to completely too way out of screen. Oh no, sorry. I'm not going to completely encompass this one. It's got some sort of, just get it up a bit closer. I mean, it's got a lot of detail in it. See, I suppose I could turn it that way, couldn't I? So I'm wondering if the wool is going to get lost in the detail, but I do like that. No, we'll do it on top of there. I don't know what I'm going to do, I'll be honest. I'm not going to cover the whole thing. Anne did sort of say about just doing bits, you know, just, I don't know, 5 or 6 wraps or something. Okay. I'll do the big one with you, but the little one, because I'm just going to literally do blanket stitch all the way around, it'll be so boring to watch. I'm not going to make you watch it. So, now then, do I just do... See, because I'm going to do that one really close too, that might look really colourful with that one on it. So I might just do the plain orange. Although I have got knitting wool here in the green. That might be better actually. I don't know. Help. Let's give it a try. Let's see what this looks like. Cut. Thank you. Let's see if this is even going to slightly work. I might do is, when you go through there, yeah, it's got a, obviously you can see it's got a hole. Oh gosh, no, it doesn't want to go through there, does it? Okay, let's reverse. Let's try that again. I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome new subscribers. So lovely to have you here. And those of you that come back and you comment, which is marvellous. I love chatting. I love the interaction. It's great fun. Yeah, thank you. It's nice to know that people actually want to watch this, what I do. So thank you. Right. I'm just playing. I'm winging it here, guys. I've got no idea what I'm going to do with this, I'll be honest with you. Can you hear the brain thinking? Let's just do some. I'm not, as I say, I just can't. It's going to be quite bobbly. Oh, this is good for a start. No, I've got the thread caught. Right, thank you. Actually, I'm going to carry, yeah, because I'm just thinking, what is this going to look like? But it might look like a floral wreath that she's kind of carrying. Yeah, we'll carry on with this, the bobbly stuff. So, that's the brain, can switch off a bit now. We're just going to stitch. This doesn't want to pull tight. Okay. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day. It's Saturday. My daughter messaged me last night and she said, we're going out, me and my sister, going out for a really long walk this morning. Are you up for it? I thought, yeah. So 7:30 this morning. I said to her, you do know it's the weekend, don't you? She went, yeah. So, okay. So yeah, 7:30. We were, well, we didn't get home till 11. Yeah, something like that. So 2.5 hour walk we did. I don't know how far it was, to be honest, but it was a long way because we had my youngest daughter's got a Doberman Husky mix, who is just a year old, who's completely bonkers. And then my daughter's got a Heinz 57. I don't even know what a mix he is, but he is a real Heinz 57, and a little Patterdale. So yeah, we walked their paws off, basically, poor things. So it was along the river, through the woods, back along the road a bit, and then back through the woods and along the river. So again, and yeah, they were ready to collapse by the time we got back to the cars. So it was a good walk. It's very, very slippery and muddy, so my hips are going to be telling me I did this later. But at the moment, I'm not suffering too badly. So we'll have a look at this. I might chop it all off. I seriously just didn't have any rings, and as I say, luckily I had this one, and everything's catching. Yeah, so I was looking through the scraps and I thought, well, I'm going to use something quite interesting, and I thought she was quite interesting. So it's just a piece of fabric that I think I bought it from AliExpress, actually. But it's very decorative, very pretty. So we'll have a look at this and see if it looks anything like something. Yeah, this is blanket stitch or buttonhole stitch. I think they're pretty interchangeable. Well, blanket stitch is traditionally has a bigger space in between it. buttonhole stitch, because obviously you're putting a button through it. Has to be more tightly stitched, which is what I will do around this one. So, but like I say, I'm not going to make you watch that because I think it would drive you a little bit cuckoo. Do you know, that's not too bad. Although you can't see her face now. Where's my gap? There. Didn't think of that, did I? Let's move that around a bit. That's okay, that's not too bad. Oh, I don't know, do I like it or don't I? No, I don't. It's too bobbly. So, quick change of plan. Sorry. This isn't going to unwind nicely, so I'm just going to chop it off. She says, come on, chop. Right. That wouldn't have unwrapped. I know that seems wasteful, but it just wouldn't have come undone. So, okay, change of plan. I think I'm going to not do the wool. Oh, well, not this one anyway. Come off. So I think this one around here. I'm going to do that one. I think that's what we'll do. Let's give this one a go, shall we, and see if it looks a little bit more presentable, because that certainly didn't. It was a mess. Right. Sorry, guys. You've got to try these things, because you'll never know if you don't try them. Take off a fair amount. Yes, it's sunshined, and then it's showered, and then it's hailed, and then it's sunshined, and then it's hailed, and then it rained. So yeah, we had all the mixture. So one minute the Gore-Tex jacket was on, and the next it was off, and the hat was off, and then it was all back on. So it was good fun. Nice walk, actually, really nice walk. It's part of the Heritage Trail, I think it's called, but yeah, incredibly muddy, and that means incredibly slippery as well. So yes, it's going to hurt later. I don't know why I tied a knot then. Why did I tie a knot? You didn't tell me, did you? Right, let's see if we can make this look less of a dog's dinner. Yeah, I think this is going to be much better. Take that out of there, actually, that doesn't look right. Okay, right, to save this going on for hours, I'm going to do exactly what I did with the green wool. I'm going to do a section and then pull the thread through and then do another section, and I'll come back when I've done that, okay, because otherwise it is going to bore you stupid. Back in a mo. Right, okay, so I've gone round. I'll just quickly show you there. Yeah, quite like that. Didn't quite, I've pulled it a little bit tight there, I think, but I don't want to hide all the rings, so I did about 11 wraps and then just left a gap basically. No measurements, of course. And then I've just done a big chunk at the top here. I tied the end to the other end and I'm just going to bury those around the back here because it's got like a, if you can see, it's got like a ridge there. So I shall bury these back here and that gets them out of the way of the work. And then I'll just completely wrap the other one. I'm really tempted to do it in the same thread actually. It's kind of nice the way it variegates. What I might do is get the other ones out that I bought at the same time as this one. Oh, here we go. Oh, go through, go through. Good enough. I hope everybody's enjoying this challenge. Oh, thanks everyone. I mentioned last time about I was trying to think of a way of displaying this because I don't think the ring, you know, we've got it on the where is it? These things. I said I didn't think the ring's not going to be big enough. I can see that now, but yeah, quite a lot of you came up with some really good suggestions actually, and yeah, I'm sort of mulling it over still, but I think it is going to be some sort of a folder if there. I'm not quite sure actually, but anyway, yeah, really brilliant suggestions. Thanks ever so much for that. It was really helpful. I was just, you know, just to get some opinions of what other people have thought. That's better, isn't it? That green stuff was ridiculous, wasn't it? Right. Let's go look at these other colours. Oh, that's quite good, isn't it? I think it'd be better than that, won't it? Or would it? I don't know. Oh, can't make a decision. That'll be quite bright and bring the eye down here. Although that's quite good because that's got the reds, the greens and the purples. I think it's going to be quite bright because it's competing with that there. There's no blues in that. It is more, let's try that one. Right, decision made. And this was Steph Francis again, MP29, and that's medium perle it stands for basically. So I'm tempted to do this one again, but I think that'll look a little bit samey. I still haven't coiled this up, have I? Naughty. Mind. I'll get round to it, you know, one day. Okay. Don't want to waste any of this thread. It's so lovely. But I'm going to have to sacrifice that little bit. Okay. A slightly shorter bit for this one because it's a much smaller ring. So let's just try that one round, as it were. Let's see what this looks like. If it, we'll get a good idea quite quickly, I think. Right, I'm going to try this time get the bumps in the middle, because I don't know if you can see that. I'll get you up close in a second. The bumps are on the outside of that one, so sorry, I'm completely doing that out of screen, aren't I? So we're coming through that way and putting it down this way and getting the little bumps on the inside. I'll squish it all back up in a minute. Let's have a quick look, see if these colours are going to work. Oh yeah, quite cool. Right, I'm going to save you sitting through this. I'm going to carry on doing exactly what I've done here, and I'll come back and show you the finished article. Alright, back in a moment. Right, I've just got a few. I think I can squeeze a few more in, one more actually maybe, and I'll show you. It's a bit duller than the other one, but you know, it's okay. Just squeeze that one in there. Okay, so this time I've got all the little knots on the inside. They're not knots, but you know what I mean. And on this one, they're on the outside, so it's fine. Right, let's see if we can. Can't remember which side the had like an indentation on one side. Oh, let's get you all round the front. So there we are. Yeah, it doesn't actually take that long. Actually, you sort of look at it and you think, crikey, it's going to take forever, but actually it really doesn't. So let's just tie those together. I think I'll try and do the same as I did with the big one and just bury the knots at the back. Now, Anne said just to couch them down, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. The fabric here, it was quite, it frayed a lot, so I did take the time and put some, what's it called, stabiliser stuff on the back. I'll show you, bear with me, I'm just fighting with this one. Go round. Okay. I've done a double knot, so I'm just going to chop that, I think. And just pray it doesn't come undone. Okay, so I was thinking that one sort of down there, and then, yeah, just make it look like she's holding the big one. What do you think? It's okay. If I'd have had lots of those little rings like Anne had, I would have done that instead. Right, so I don't know what she couched down with. I'm just going to use cotton. So I need a fairly smallish needle. Just going to, oh, let me show you the back of her. Yeah, so I've just put some stabiliser on the back because it was falling apart basically. So. I think just cotton would be fine. Or do I just use the same thread? I'm undecided now. Yeah, maybe use the same thread would be the best bet. Sorry, I didn't think that one through. So that is going to be no good. We'll try it with the big needle, although it's got a blunt end. It's not going to take an awful lot. That should be plenty. I don't want it showing up, you see, so if I can, I think if I do it in the same thread, hopefully it won't show through. Right, come here, young lady. Let's keep this in screen for you peeps. So, I need it to go about there. It's just missing the hole. What I'm going to do is start at the top here. Ideally that should have been an orange bit. Oh well, too late. I think I'll just sort of scoot round the edges here. To be honest, I'm not too fussed. As long as it stays on, that's fine. So I think if I just do one stitch either side at the beginning and the end of each section, hopefully that'll be enough to keep it on. Like I say, I mean, it's a different, you know, when you're stitching it onto something that's going to be used or worn or something, then you'd have to do an awful lot better couching down, a lot closer to, but you know, this is a tag, so it's just to keep it stable. That's all we need. Right, it kind of goes off the edge there, so I'm not going to even try and catch that bit. I'm going to very naughtily drag my thread up here. I can see I've got a little bit of a hole here, so yeah, and the thread should be orange. So if I can just sneak in there. I'm so glad I put that stabiliser on the back. I think this would have been a nightmare, this fabric, otherwise. That was a good bit of sneaking in there, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it had just fallen apart on me by now. Yep, that's okay. And that's well and truly on there. It's not going anywhere. You see all the horrible stitches on the back. Oh dear, never mind. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Never turn a piece of my work over. I am not disciplined in stitchery at all. I just do it because I like it. And that's that. Right, so by the same token then I'm probably going to have to use the same threads down here, aren't I? Yep. Okay. I'm only going to do about 3 stitches on this one. As I say, we're not, you know, we're not battening down a battleship, for goodness sake. We're just stitching on a little ring onto a little tag, and that's that. And I am going to take the time to spool up those threads before they turn into a bunch of knots. Ooh. This is really tightly packed, this one, actually, so be interesting to see if I can sneak the thread in there. Just pull hard. It's going to look a little bit like a life raft, but you know, or a life ring rather. Can I get you in there? That last one disappeared really well, so that's good. Should take note of the colours, shouldn't I? What have we got here? We've got bluey green coming up. Oh, let's not make a big thing about it. It'll be fine. Okay, I think just one more. My knot is coming to the front. I don't want that. I don't mind that showing, actually. Yeah, that's fine. I am not a fussy person, as you probably know. Oh, pulled that a bit too hard. Oops. Right, let's have a look, see what we got. I kind of like it. It's a bit, I'm not happy with that showing. Let's see if we can shove that back under. Right, go back under, thank you. Right, I did get some lace today. What did I do with it? There it is. I was telling you about this Guy Pure lace from, I just got it on AliExpress. The stuff in the UK was ridiculously expensive, and this was just not, basically. So, yeah. I'm sorry, UK suppliers, but seriously. I know a lot of people are always nervous about shopping from China and, you know, AliExpress and places like that, but I was going to say I've had one misfortune, but actually it wasn't a misfortune because they did fully refund me. I never received an order. It was a load of stuff that I ordered in October, just little bits and bobs for my daughters for Christmas one year. And I always order in October because I know it takes forever to come otherwise. And that's the only problem I've ever had. I've never had my card details taken or anything like that. So either I've been incredibly lucky, that was 29, wasn't it, or I don't know. Yeah, I've never had a problem personally. So but you know, you take it, it's your decision. So I know a lot of people are really nervous. Sorry, I'm just getting some white cotton. Yeah, I know a lot of people are really nervous about China and that, but it's, you know, it's encrypted. Whenever the payment goes through, it's encrypted. Yeah, I've never had a problem, but it's each to their own, isn't it? You know, if money was no object, I would more than happily buy it and just, you know, have it from this country, no problem at all. And I do. I mean, you know, Steph Francis is up the road, and there's certain things that I do. I just buy, you know, Amazon and what have you. But sorry, I'm just going to have to take it out of the light. I can't see with that bright light on it. But yeah, most of my purchases is dictated by budget, and you know, I'm not a rich person, so. And that's as simple as it gets, isn't it, really? Oh, that was a good knot. That didn't even take, did it? Right, okay. I'm just going to stitch this little bit of lace on here, I think. I think that'll look pretty. It's very top heavy, this piece, as expected, with that great big gold ring, but I'm glad I carried on with it, actually. It's all right. Just do a, it's got quite a nice ridge along here, so I'll just do a quick run and stitch along there just to hold that on. I think Anne used, yeah, she did use a bit of lace on hers, so I shall do the same. I shall stick to the brief as much as I can. There's loads of people doing this. It's really nice seeing all the different channels popping up with it on, and it's fascinating watching everybody else's interpretation of it. And yeah, it's good. You know, there's some sort of using tons of vintage lace, and other people are doing other things with it. So I must say, when I'm doing a challenge, I like to stick as much as possible to the brief and, you know, what the designer had in mind that we should do, which is the tags. So that's me. Cut that a bit short. Never mind, it'll be fine. Yeah, it's a little bit short on the end. Oops. It's fine. I'm sure you'll forgive me, because you're such a lovely lot. Right. Oh, actually, leave that on. I'm going to use that to stitch our tag. Right, let me write on the back here. So that must be, what are we up to? It's 9, 10, so this must be 11. Yeah, because we did the Suffolk puff, didn't we? Okay, so tag number 11, and it was literally rings, blanket stitch, buttonhole stitch, Rings, blanket stitch, buttonhole stitch and lace, and that was it really. Yeah, why not? So 52 tags, hand made. Okay, cool. I was a little bit like, don't know what I'm going to do with this one, but actually I'm quite pleased with the end result. So let's get this young lady stitched on here, and then I'm going to let you lovely people go, and you can go and watch everybody else what they did. If I can get this needle to go through. Thank you. Thinking my needle's not very sharp. Okay, that comes on the edge. I'm just going to go in a bit. Might do another one here actually, because it is rather heavy, this ring, so I'm liking this covering the whole tag thing. Probably going to continue with that actually. I really like that. Did I do it on the last one? No, I didn't actually. No, but I did on the other. Yeah, okay. I've done it on a couple, but I don't think I could have. Well, I wouldn't have stopped it there. So, yeah. I don't know if that made any sense whatsoever, that sentence, did it? It's probably me talking to myself most of the time, isn't it? Yeah, so I've taken the fabric right up to the top. Sorry, I'm going to explain that because that was just a load of garbledness, wasn't it? Yeah, so I've took the fabric right to the top of the tag. But that one's fine, you know, that was all right stopping there. So, but this one would have looked a little bit silly if I'd have done that, I think is what I was trying to say. I don't know. I'm tired. It's been a long day already. Just do one in the middle there. Come across here. Sorry, dragging that into me, sorry. And then I just tuck it under. That was a rubbish knot. Let's try that again, shall we? What's going on? Oh, I know why, because, yeah, sorry. I was thinking, why isn't that knotting properly? That's because it was attached to the fabric, wasn't it? It's fine. It's fine, fine, fine. It will do as it's told. Gotcha. Right. So, let me get you a nice up close. Oh, nice to stretch my back. So there we are. Yeah, I kind of like that. So yeah, the difference is that, whoop, let's get a needle, great big fat finger in the way. So the on this one, the bumpy bit's on the outside, and on this one, the bumpy bit's on the inside. So you've got a smooth edge. It's up to you which you prefer. So, gosh, 44 minutes. All right, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.